1997 Acura 2.2 CL. Got the automatic transmission in this. We have new tires. We have a fresh oil change. This car is ready to go. I have owned this car since 2006. I've owned this car for over 20 years. I am the second owner of the car. It has been incredibly reliable. That is the number one thing I would say about it. We're going to hop in it and take it for a spin. As you can see, the exterior super clean. You know, everything that's needed servicing has been serviced. Got a sunroof in here, which is awesome. Go ahead and fire it up. You get all the features that were modern back in 1997, and those are still modern today. So we get this clipped in here. We have a premium sound system with an amplifier and a 10-inch subwoofer. It's got a commercial on there at the moment. It sounds fantastic. The car drives properly in every way. It drives straight. I've always kept up on the maintenance on this car. You know, it's always gotten the oil changes when it needs it. And it has a recent one right now. Okay guys, phone battery died there. We are fired back up. Turn it off. Fire it back up for you. And we'll just take her for a spin. Now, I bought this car in 2006 as the second owner. I remember when I called on it, the person that... I'll pop open the sunroof here too. Love that sunroof. The person that answered was old. And he said, he was old. He said, I'm selling this car for my mother. And I was like, as back then you would still buy the cars when I bought it. You'd look on the Oregonian in the newspaper at the classified. There's no photos. You'd just go check it out. And I saw it. I knew right away. I was sitting in the garage on a trickle charger. I think it had 38,000 miles at the time. And I had looked at some other cars that were, you know, like pretty junky. And I was like, okay, this is the one. And then that guy, he sold it to me. He worked with me on the price. You know, he could see I was younger. And I think was happy to give me a good car. And then I've just owned it ever since. And it has been the most reliable transportation, which is so meaningful. You know, I had a car payment on it at first, but I paid that off. I think it was a 5-year payment. It was a reasonable payment. And it's just to know that you can always get where you need to go is your freedom. And success, too. If you have business you need to conduct, if you need to get to work, having a reliable car, it's just like this car is so meaningful to me. Like I can almost tear up just, you know, talking about it. It's just never let me down. You know, you can, when you know 100% you turn the key, it's going to start. It just means a lot. And I've never had to do much to it. It had the brakes recently, a recent oil change, the oil change that I've always kept up on. It has this upgraded stereo, which sounds incredible. I put that in, you know, maybe 10 years ago. It still sounds great. It's Kenwood, and it's all modern with Bluetooth, and it has the microphone so you can take calls in the car. You know, I love the sunroof on the car. I love all the luxury features. They call this like sport touring. They only made this car from about 96 to 2002, something like that. And it's in between the size of a Civic and Accord, if I'm not mistaken. You can get 4 adults in it easily. You can actually get 3 people in the back seat. The seats are super comfortable, and you know it's power, like 6-way adjustable lumbar support in the driver's seat. You know, everything's power mirrors, power windows, door locks. Everything's on the fob. 2 sets of keys, 2 fobs. Cold air conditioning, just really everything you want. It's got the leather seats. There's some light scratches, of course, with the age, but no body damage. It's a very safe car. It gets incredible gas mileage, pushing 30 miles a gallon. And it's just clean all the way throughout. Everything about it is in good condition. It's almost all original. Got the upgraded stereo. Other than that, I never did any modifications or anything like that to it. Which probably helps with the reliability. It does drive sporty for a 4-cylinder. It really will get up and go. It will accelerate. You can confidently maneuver through traffic. It's a good size to be able to drive if you have tight parking, things like that. It's not too big, but still plenty of room for 4 people, even 5. All links up with your phone in a modern way. And the look of it is a modern look. I mean, they looked exactly like this through the mid-2010s. It actually was a bit ahead of its time with the coupe kind of slick layout when it came out, I would say. I mean, it doesn't look totally different from cars that they're still making today. It's really timeless. And the silver with the gray and the wood tone color scheme, also timeless on it. I love this car. I would never sell it. I just don't need it. I own a power sports business now, and I'm working on moving cars into that. So I have those cars, access to drive those for free, and I just can't see leaving this thing sitting. Otherwise I would just keep it and drive it for another 20 years. It's crazy. I saw a meme the other day about, 1997 Toyota Corollas recalled because owners should have really bought something else by now. Well, it kind of feels like this for me, being the age I am now. What I bought when I was 20 years younger is like a really nice car, I felt like, for the age, and it still is an incredible car. It's just older. So, for me, my age, like, hell, I don't really care. I'll just drive it. I don't care what people think about what car I drive. If I buy a nice sports car, it's because I want it and I love it. But this car, you keep it clean, it still gets a lot of respect. People will stop and be like, oh, what car is that still? So we'll hop on the freeway here. This thing shifts so smooth. Everything about it does not drive like an old car. It drives straight. It has new tires. Has a recent oil change. Let's get it up to speed. $147,356 miles. Let's kind of hop back off. But you can see it drives totally straight, shifts super smooth, accelerates well, great for road trips. Air conditioning is cold. There's nothing weird, like there's not a bunch of little things breaking like on many older cars. All the little stuff still works like it should. Defrosters work, hazards work, the mirrors. I can't even believe I'm thinking about selling this car. As I start talking about it as we drive along, I don't know if I can sell this car. It's just like after driving it for so many years, it feels like a part of you, like literally, like it feels like a part of your arm and your leg. You just know it so well. You know how it'll take every corner. Okay, so there you guys go. 97 Acura CL, 147,300 XX miles. Just give you another walk around. I know I did one at the beginning, but new tires, sunroof, AC, awesome car.